are you working for? Okay, and then it's gonna spit out an affirmation for me. Okay, Jeff, thank you so much for joining. Have a good night. Okay, let's see. You know what? This one feels good. This one feels good because, as you can see, I'm forcing my weird upon y'all, and maybe this is a sign I need to embrace my weird. You need to embrace your weird. Okay? No. Anyway, sorry, not to move on. He'll be back in a second. Anyway, ready? I cannot stop laughing. I'm trying to be relaxing and I just can't stop giggling. I accept myself and I accept others. You accept yourself. You accept others. Okay. What else? What else do we need to hear? What else do we need to hear? I choose to be patient and trust the process. Maybe you need to hear this right now, okay? Maybe you're trying to rush the good stuff, but good things take time, okay? It takes effort every day. You don't need to be perfect. It will come because it's meant for you. You choose to be patient and trust the process. Very good. Look at Dan repeating them back to himself. He's manifesting right now. All right. This one goes really well with that. Okay, maybe we've got some people in here that are a little bit, and maybe this applies to me too a little bit. Maybe because things are taking a little bit longer to come to fruition for you, or, to see the results you want, because it's taking a while, it's causing a little bit of self-doubt, maybe a little bit of imposter syndrome to creep in. Maybe you need to just keep going through the motions, keep putting in the reps. Don't be as focused on the results. The results will come. Don't let that self-doubt creep in, okay? You need to trust. I am on the right path, and I trust the things that are moving in my favor, okay? You are on the right path, and you trust that things are moving in your favor. No need to control. All you can control is the effort that you put in. It just needs to be consistent. It does not need to be perfect. What is imposter syndrome, Jambo? Imposter syndrome's like self-doubt. So you will be trying to do something, and it's that little voice that's like, what if I'm not good enough to do this? Or like, what makes me qualified to do this, or I don't know if I can do it, or how did I even get here? How can I keep going further? All of that doubt, that's called imposter syndrome. Okay, what else we got? What else we got? These are hidden. These are hidden. So let's see what else we got. Ooh. Okay. I feel like these all tie in. Maybe the vibes are bringing some of these out. Maybe these all feel kind of tied together. Maybe somebody needs to hear this. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'm not claiming to be, woo-woo or that this is a sign, but maybe it's something you need to hear. Sometimes things that come at the right time, all right? It is. I think I X'd out of 18 plus and then I didn't press done. So I think it's been on that this whole time. Oh my God, love. I've been nothing but just sitting here talking. Okay, anyway, we're trying to have good vibes right now. Okay. Anyways, Rev, I have had a sugar high from this godforsaken drink, okay? Just so you're aware. What do they put in this stuff? Okay. I do feel this can tie in with our previous, so maybe it's something you need a reminder for. I always stop to smell the roses, okay? You always stop to smell the roses. Sometimes it's really not about the destination. We may think it is. Maybe it's the goal you're trying to meet. Maybe it's a certain, number you're trying to hit. Something like that. But it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Isn't that what they say? Maybe you need to just stop and appreciate where you are on your journey and take it all in. Maybe this is a sign that you need to be less focused on the future. Maybe you're worried. Maybe you're fixated on something that's coming. Maybe you're stuck in the past, and maybe this is a sign you need to get a little more present. You need to appreciate your surroundings, and you also need to appreciate the spot that you're in right now in life, because the process of whatever you're striving for is really what it's all about. Okay? I'm spitting right now. It's just flowing out of me. Okay? Bars. But it feels relatable to me. Maybe you guys also need to apply that to anything you've got going on. Should we do one more? Let's see, I'm gonna blind shuffle here. I'm gonna blind shuffle. I'm gonna see what kind of pops out. Okay. Oh, I dropped half the freaking deck. Okay, this is the perfect one to put a button on all this, okay? I feel like we've covered a lot of ground with these affirmations. These are hidden, okay? These are hidden. The more I focus my mind on the good in my life, the more good comes into my life, okay? The more you focus on the good in your life, the more good comes into your life. This is true. You attract what you put out, and you attract what you focus on. And when you start looking for the positives in your life or in your circumstances, you start to filter your worldview to get more of those positives. So it'll help change your mindset to a more positive one if you just start with stopping and smelling the roses and appreciating them, okay? Look at where you are on whatever journey you're taking. Appreciate it for what it is and where you are. You can also appreciate where you're going, but don't make that the entire fixation or you'll never be satisfied. Think about the good you have right now and what good you can apply to your life and to your journey going forward. What's one positive thing that you can do tomorrow to get you where you're going or to make the journey more enjoyable? That feels right. That feels right, friends. Love. I needed that. How are y'all feeling? Very good. Very good. I hope you liked. We can usually button up a little chaotic stream with a little bit of positivity at the end. Love that. I love to be a multifaceted queen for y'all. Get you a girl that can do both. I feel so affirmed. Nails. New nails coming soon. I need help picking colors. But I'm so glad you feel great. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight.